Okay, the goblin's got to be close to dead by now, right? I've hit him like 5 times.
Yeah, he's nearly dead.
Okay, the golem's got to be close to dead, right? I've hit him like 5 times.
Yeah, he's nearly dead.
Okay, the dragon's got to be close to dead, right? I've hit him like 5 times.
Yeah, he's nearly dead.
Are you tired of this never-ending cycle and grind? Do you wish that the game actually evolved and got different as you leveled up? Well, it's time to get grit and glory today! Hello and welcome to Grit and Glory, the brand new TTRPG that is ready to upgrade your gaming experience. I have great news. The Kickstarter for Grit and Glory, for this project to be actually, become a reality, it's live right now. It's from the 24th of September until the 24th of October. So, go back it ASAP. But, you're here now, you might as well give us a little like, comment and subscribe. Just help appease the YouTube algorithm, grow the channel a little bit so we can get more amazing people like you on board. But that's enough with the very shameful plugging. On with the video. In D&D, there is a massive inflation problem. And when I say inflation, I'm not talking about economics, although the books are pretty pricey right now. No, what I'm talking about is stat inflation. In D&D, we all know how leveling works. You get more HP, more damage, more abilities, but that is the very problem that I'm here to talk about. The very fact that your HP and damage both increase together, well, that just means that neither of them really matter.
Life is pointless and nothing matters.
Let's look at an example. Let's say you're level 1 and you deal 5 damage on average, and the enemies you're fighting have around 20 HP on average. You'll kill the average enemy in 4 hits. Okay, now let's level you up a little bit. Let's say you deal 20 damage now on average, but the enemies you're fighting no longer have 20 HP. Now they have 80 HP on average. So you're still gonna kill them with 4 hits. It hasn't changed anything. The game is the exact same, but now it's just bigger numbers. And we all know you have never seen a group of adults struggle harder with basic maths than in a game of D&D.
I can't do reverse math.
You mean subtraction.
But why does D&D have this obvious problem? Well, it's because of the class system in D&D. Because you level up through a class that gives you a package of abilities, they need to make sure you get a little bit of everything. It's not like they were going to say one class just doesn't get HP when they level up, or one class just never increases their damage. That wouldn't be fair, and it would make the game very unbalanced. But Grit and Glory doesn't have to suffer with this because we don't have classes. Because we have a talent tree system, you can actually choose how heavily you want to invest into things like damage, HP, skills, abilities, and even stat bonuses. That is your free choice, and it all comes down to one resource: XP.
It's over 9,000! What, 9,000?
Yes, I know that in most systems you get XP in order to gain levels, which are what give you your abilities, but in Grit and Glory it's kind of reversed. You get the levels, which gives you XP, which you can then invest in what you want. And there are 0 inherent bonuses to leveling up other than XP, which means that if you didn't spend your XP, for example, you wouldn't get anything. No HP, no abilities, no skills, no proficiencies, nothing.
You get nothing! You lose!
Now, I know at first that might sound really scary, but it is so fun. I mean, let's look at this, for example. You might think that in D&D you've played a glass cannon. You have not seen a glass cannon until you've played Grit and Glory and you're level 10 with that wizard who hasn't taken a HP increase since the start of the game. He's just sitting in the back, a frail old man firing off pure death from his hands. And likewise, you might think that you've been a good tank in D&D, but tanking, I mean, it has its own whole list of problems. I did a whole video on it there, but one of the main things is solved by this. I've seen tanks that have literally invested everything into getting enemy aggro and having high HP. They're basically like a bulletproof magnet. And one of the things that I think makes this especially fun is the fact that not everything is combat centered. So even if someone has been putting all of their investment into one specific area of the game, let's say combat, and they've gotten really good at that, they will just be worse in other areas that you will be better at. And the fact that there are so many different varieties and that all of them are so much more emphasized than in D&D means you won't feel bad, because you will know that you have your moments where you will be able to shine. Now, sure, in combats, maybe you'll be struggling and you won't be doing as much, but that's just part of the game, sharing the spotlight with other people. What it does mean is that because we don't expect people to be having 1 or 2 encounters a session, or as WotC expected it, 6 to 8 encounters every long rest, which is insane, by the way, because we don't expect that out of everyone that's playing, we don't expect you to be spending all your time in combat. So if you really do suck at combat, you're not just going to be spending the entire campaign rolling death saves. So if you truly want to start molding your own character, make them unique, make them your own, not something that's just, boxed into wizard or paladin or warlock. To make your own tree. That is why you should play Grit and Glory. I hope you enjoyed that video in all of its nerdy glory, but now is time to talk about the Kickstarter. It is really important. I can't stress this enough. As much work as me and the team have put into this game, it simply cannot become a reality without the backing of people like you. So, if you can go and check it out in the description below, that would actually help us with getting these books printed and getting them shipped out to tables like yourself. In the meantime, though, once you've finished all of that and given all of your money to us, you might as well check out some of these 2 videos here.